How's it going, everyone? Cubeologist here, and today we're going to be talking about the cross. Alright, so today's video is actually inspired by a comment that I got earlier today. It's by Hannah Buckley, and it says, "Is it okay to suggest video ideas?" Well, it worked out for you, and if it is, I'd really enjoy some walkthrough solves to help with cross on bottom. I understand if you can't make this. Well, Hannah, today's your lucky day because I'm definitely planning on making it, and this is going to be the kickoff to my walkthrough Wednesdays. So I hope you guys are ready for this series to start. I'm pretty excited about it, and if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments, and I'd be happy to take a look at a few of them. But there's a few tricks I want to talk about while doing the cross on the bottom that are different than when you do them on the top, and a lot of them actually involve small U moves. Now, one of the first tricky cases that I want to talk about with cross on bottom is this case right here. So you've built your whole cross and you're pretty happy, but this piece was already in and it's flipped. Now, what a lot of people would do when they're starting out is turn it to the top, do a cube rotation, do a U prime, R prime, F, R to fix it. But there's a lot quicker way, and let me show you. Watch this. And that fixes it. So what that actually does is it utilizes that small U move. And that's something that it took me forever to realize, and it's really simple to do this. So watch this. Now you want to grip the cube like this when you're starting, so you can make way for a small U move once you do that R. But you do R, small U prime, R. And that will flip this. The only thing you have left to do is a small U to reorient your centers. And another tip that I've picked up on, something that I didn't really see, but I just figured it out messing around with small U moves. If you've got this case, instead of cube rotating and inserting, you can actually keep the cube exactly where it is and do R, small U, R prime, small U prime to fix the centers. So here it is in full speed. You can see it puts it in really quickly, and it's really easy to work on your look ahead while you're doing that, and then you already have your first pair. So now I'm going to do a few walkthrough solves. Those were just a couple tips that I wanted to show you. These are actually just going to be walkthrough crosses though, because this is Walkthrough Wednesday, right? Episode 1. And I just want to show you guys how I would approach each cross. So you get 15 seconds to plan these out, and as a given, I'm not that good at planning out crosses. A lot of people can actually look at it and do it blindfolded. Now I've got to where I can do 3 of the pieces blindfolded, but I'm not quite to the 4th piece and orienting them. So I can normally build my cross, but then, they'll be like this where I still have to adjust at the end. But anyway, let's take a look at this. So what I would do is, you see you've got blue, green, orange, and red. So my first move will probably be, let's see here. So what I would do is a D2, F prime, D, L. So like that, and then just put this one like that in the back. So with an R, B prime, R prime to fix this. So on this second scramble, it looks like we've already got one in, the blue one. The red's a 1 move insert, and the other 2 are on top. So that's pretty good. Let's see here. Now, a trick that I would do on this one, which isn't really a trick, but something I do is, you see that the blue's here, and the green needs to go here. So whenever I put the green over, that's what I would do first. You can see that it's going to bring this red one to here, and we can just move it down. So keep an eye out whenever you've got a piece like this that's on the wrong side and you need to turn one down. Just turn it down, put the red one in like that. Then we're going to turn this orange one down over here, do a D2, and our cross is done. So something else that I don't do that you guys should probably practice is tracking your first pair, however you do it, and that will really help you in your times. So whenever you're doing that, you don't have to worry about looking for it or anything like that. You can just continue and start doing your solve. So the last scramble here looks like we've got another cross edge in, which is really lucky. A lot of times I don't, but a lot of times there's at least 1 or 2 in. The worst crosses actually are the ones where they're in but flipped, but now we know how to deal with that, right? So let's see, we've got blue, orange, green, and red back here. So how would I do this? Now you guys got to understand that I'm not an optimal cross solver or very advanced at all. So this is more for beginners, just to get an idea of how to move forward and how I approach my crosses. So let's see here. I would probably do D prime L like that to get these two oriented with each other. Then I would put this green one in the back with an L prime B L, and then I would do that to orient all of them. That trick we just learned, if you are doing that trick and it's not over its own edge, but its own edge is back here, you can just do R, small u, R prime, and it actually orients the centers and puts it down at the same time. And then you've got your first pair as well. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. It's just a quick video I wanted to put out there and, you know, reply to a comment that somebody asked for something they wanted to see. So it's just something I wanted to do for, you know, Hannah, and something that I wanted to do for you guys in general. So I really hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Follow my Facebook if you want to see what cubes I'm going to be reviewing next, or even have some input on which ones they are. But I really appreciate you guys watching, and as always, you'll hear from me really soon, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.